Hi friends, today's Thursday. We don't have school tomorrow, so we can do our Friday dance today. Yeah. All right, I am here to help you with our work for this week. Check for understanding is on page 245. Number 1, how can you tell that this is an informational text? What information did we learn about during this story? Please use a capital letter and a punctuation. And I'll even give you a sentence stem today. I can tell this is informational by. I can tell this is informational by ... and give me the details and how you know. Sorry, my dog's drinking water out of her metal bowl. Number 2, why do you think the author used section headings like, are you ready to plant? And study, study, study? Why do you think the author organized the information with these words up top? Harvest the rain. All these paragraphs only talked about them collecting rainwater and conserving water that way. So why do you think the author put this bolded word at the top? Over here, stop losing water. All these paragraphs talked about was the sun causes the water to evaporate. So why do you think the author put these words? One more example. When to give your plants a drink. All these paragraphs here under this subheading talked about if your dirt has enough water, it stays in a ball, or if it needs to be watered, your soil looks very crumbly. Why did the author put these bolded words at the top? That's what that question's asking you. Number 3, why is it important to be a green gardener when you water your plants? We talked a lot about conserving water, so that might be a good hint for number 3. I'm just saying, conserving water makes you a green gardener. All right, back here. One characteristic of informational text is the text structure. A list of steps in a process which a writer tells how to do something in steps is chronological text structure. Go to the closed read notes in its time to plant. Follow the directions to underline words that tell chronological order. So that means go back to your text and see if you can find any of these words. First, next, then, next, then, finally. So that's your first direction. Go back and see if you can find any of those words in this chronological text. Next direction says, use the parts you underlined and other text evidence to complete the chart. So if you see here, I made a little note to go look at page 232. Let me flip back to page 232. It's time to plant. So if it's asking for the steps to plant a garden, this subheading would be a great place to look. So I did the first step already. I underlined some of those words. First, then. I didn't see the word next, so I'm going to challenge you to find the word next because I didn't see it when I was looking. And finally, so that was the first step. Underline those transition words. All right, flip back. My first step. Ooh, I remember I underlined first. So let's read where it says first. First, smooth the soil with a rake. Step 1. I'm going to write that in the blank. First, smooth the soil with a rake. First, smooth the soil with a rake. Next, remove rocks, sticks, or trash. I don't think it actually mentioned this next here, but we know that that's a great transition word. So next, remove rocks, sticks, or trash. So after you find this on page 232, it should give you your next step. Then it gives you the next two, and then you're looking for the final two.